Yo, what's good? God bless, praise the Lord. If you're able to watch the video today, it's your boy Sick, and I'm back with another Bleach Rebirth for Souls video for you today. And this is going to be a combo guide on Unohana. Normally, I just do regular combos, showcase stuff like that, but Unohana is a little bit of a special case where I have to kind of explain the stuff in the combos because she has like different button combinations, stuff like that, and the reason of why you're doing these combos. So this is going to be a guide on how to combo with Unohana. I'm also give you some frame trap setups or Oki situations that you could do, and so on and so forth, right? So like I said, Unohana is a very special case, right? Because her whole mechanic in this game revolves about her building her fighting spirit up, right? Normally everybody else get fighting spirit just by hitting the opponent outright in general, but as you can see with Unohana, her fighting spirit doesn't really go up, right? Her fighting spirit barely goes up, right? So she has specific combos for her to do for her the fighting spirit to go up. Now the thing is, with these combos, they do less damage than your normal like flash attacks. As you can see, stuff like that, flash attack do 1840, but for her combos to go up, she needs to incorporate her signature move within her combos, right? And it's this move right here, and as you see, that one signature move I did put her fighting spirit up a good amount, right? So she has specific combos that she wants to do to get the most of her fighting spirit, because her whole gimmick is getting to awakening as fast as possible, right? Because she becomes even more of a beast character in her awakening Bankai state. So let's just say beginning of the match, right? Let's put this down. Boom. Beginning of the match, right? And you got no meter or nothing like that, and you get a hit off, right? You're going to want to do a combo like this if you want to get the most fighting spirit possible to go towards your awakening, so you get awakening as quick as possible. You want to do a combo like this.
You won't be getting off easy. Escape this. Too weak. It's time to play. Is that all you've got?
This combo right here is going to give you the most of your fighting spirit. As you can see, that one combo brought me basically almost all the way to my fighting spirit. I have to probably do like another like couple hits and probably like one more, right? And I'm basically right there towards fighting spirit. And if I had the meter dump, I could dump it again to get my fighting spirit, right? So I'm gonna teach you how to do that combo. So when you break it down, right, she has a signature move, right, which is this right here. This signature move has a couple follow-ups, right? It has 3 different follow-ups. We have a quick attack follow-up, which is this right there. You have a flash attack follow-up, which is this right there, and then you have another signature attack follow-up. So you press sig, and then you press sig again, and you do this, right? So the quick attack builds up the meter, right? And then the sig builds up the fighting spirit meter as well. The flash attack follow-up is for damage. This is going to give you like the most damage within the combo, stuff like that. So with that being said, she's a pretty interesting character because she can mix and match like her button inputs, right, compared to other characters, right? So she could do one hit of the flash attack into sig, right, in that combos, as you can see from there. After that, she could do a follow-up into her quick attack, right? Now if you press the quick attack one time after the sig, she's only going to do one hit, right? If you press it 2 times, she's going to do 2 hits, and she's going to have them in like in a re-stand situation, right? But she could do 1 hit of the quick and link that back into the signature, and then you get the sig signature combo ender from there, right? And that's going to build towards your fighting spirit. And then from there, she can link into her SP1, right? And on hit, she has 2 different follows from her SP1. So her SP1 has 2 different follow-ups as well. You have regular, and when you just don't press nothing at all, right? She does damage. This is her damage part of her SP1, right? But you could choose to opt out and hit and press the SIG button, and then you're gonna do the fighting spirit buildup of an SP1, which does about a little bit less than half damage, but it builds up her fighting spirit. So now when you're playing her, you just gotta go off of what you want to do. 9 times out of 10, when you're in base, you're gonna want to go for the fighting spirit build because you want to get to awaken as quick as possible. So when you put the combo all together, right, you're gonna do one hit of your flash attack into a SIG, into a quick, into a SIG, into your SP1 SIG, and it's gonna look like this. And that's gonna build you up the most amount of meter as possible in a combo. Now it doesn't do the most damage, but it doesn't really matter in her case because when she gets to awakening, she does insane amount of damage. So now, let's say now in a round start situation where you don't have no meter, you're not going to be able to do the SP1 because you don't have no meter. So out the gate, if you want to gain as much meter as possible, you do a combo like this. Add the SP1 at the end into the SIG, build your meter up as high as possible, and then you probably need like another 2 or 3 interactions to finish out to get your fighting spirit all the way up so you go awakening. So with that being said, that isn't to say that there's never a time period to go for your regular flash attacks or your quick attacks, because at the end of the day, they do more damage than the combo that I showed, right? They're gonna do more damage, right? And they're gonna put you in certain situations where it puts you into Oki frame trap situations that you could do. So I'm gonna showcase that. So if you get off a flash attack, this is what I like to do a lot too with Unohana, right? I hit the opponent with a flash attack, right? And the opponent is set to wake up and press buttons, right? They're gonna wake up and quick attack, right? So if I know that my opponent is gonna do something like this is her Oki situation, right? You do her special flash attack, and if you hit with it on a strike back, if they get on press the buttons, you hit with a strike back, you can link it to your combo, right? So you could do something like this. It hits, then you go into the combo, which is really, really good, right? So whenever you hit with a flash attack combo, it links it to an Oki situation into a special flash attack. Your opponent cannot attack you out of that at all. They have to wake up and block. And the one good thing about that, right, is this. So if they wake up and block this move, they in the frame trap situation. That move is plus on block. So if they block this, you can get a grab frame trap, or you can frame trap with your quick attacks, which is very, very good. So that's one of our Oki situations. You could also do this for Oki as well too. You can knock them down, dash in, and beat them out with quick attacks, which are dash quick, right? So that's really, really good as well. That's also another Oki situation she could do, so you can mix it up. I think she could even dash in and grab. Yep, she could dash in and grab too. So she could do this. So she has really good Oki situation off of her flash attack combo. So she also has a frame trap situation with a restand off of her SIG quick, right? I don't really do this as much, but you could do this as well for mix up to just give a different look to your opponent. So if she does her SIG into quicks, right? Had the opponent attack directly after, right? But she restands the opponent, right? And she has an advantage where she could beat them out with grabs, right? For a frame trap. The opponent's gonna try to attack after that, and I could immediately grab them out of that. So that's really, really good. If she goes for another quick, it will trade, with the Bankai Ichigo, he has like the fastest or one of the fastest quicks in the game. So any other character with a slower quick attack, they would get beat out, right? But you can still play your movement options after that though, as you can see. And you can backstep and do whatever you want from there. But if you want to go for the grab frame trap, that's also a good option. She also has an Oki situation off of her stance Sig, right? So if she goes for this and knocks them down with this move, the opponent is going to wake up, as you can see, right? And you could do the same situation as your flash attack ender, right? You could do a special flash attack and beat them out. You could do that. As you can see, they can't beat you out in that situation, so that's really, really good. You can also dash in and do quick attack as well, or dash in, dash attack. As you can see, and you can put them in the same situation. Boom, they get hit. So you gotta be quick enough to beat the opponent out of it, but it does work. So that's pretty much all her like little setups and situations in base. Now we're gonna move on to Awakening.
Let our battle commence. Bankai Minazuki. Playtime's over.
So her buttons and stuff changes a lot when she's in Awakening. In base, when you press the Sig button, she had the slash attack. Where in base, when you press the Sig button, Awakening, when you press the Sig button, she does this blood charge, right? And two of these brings her meter up all the way, and this gives her different properties to certain type of moves and so on and so forth. She has a projectile that starts combos, and you can loop it. This is not optimal though, but you can loop it. And yeah, you don't have the access to that projectile unless you have the blood meter, and that meter is that projectile is very important when it comes to her combos, stuff like that. Her special flash attack changes as well as Awakening. It becomes a move like this. And there's a couple little nuances and changes depending on if she has a meter up and don't have the meter up at all. Like her special flash attack is a frame trap into a grab, right? It's not plus though. And if it hits with no meter, let me showcase this. If it hits with no meter, it'll just strictly knock the opponent back. But if you have the meter up and you hit with this move, it puts them in a little crumpled state where you could keep on continuing the combo like this. And you can do stuff like that, right? So that's pretty good, right? So out in the open, if you press the Sig button, it's gonna be the blood charge, stuff like that. But within the combo, right, if you do like 2 hits into Sig, it's gonna get this move. As you can see, if you do 1 flash attack into Sig, you're still gonna get the slash, but it's only available after you do a quick attack or a flash attack, right? Now there's little nuances, right? When she doesn't have her blood meter up at all, this move behaves as a frame trap for grabs. So you could do light Sig and get a frame trap off, right, with a grab, right? Or flash attack Sig, frame trap, right? Do that again. As you can see, you get a frame trap. So that's really, really good. And you can still mix and mix it up as you could before. Let's see. You could do flash Sig. You could do, so you can still mix it up, right? So you could do flash attack into Sig, into light, into Sig, to get the meter build for your fighting spirit. So she still keeps that same type of mechanic that you want to build that fighting spirit up as fast as possible into sublimation, because when she gets to sublimation, she becomes a whole different beast of a character. And another little nuance that does change when she has a butter gauge up is she loses access to her flash attack Sig frame trap into grab. So before, when she didn't have no blood meter up at all, this will frame trap into a grab. But when you have your blood meter up, it doesn't frame trap at all. You will get beat out all the time. You can do the same thing, go for light, you will get beat out. So you have to remember that when she doesn't have no blood meter up, that is a frame trap into a grab. And when she does have a blood meter up, it's not a frame trap into a grab. So even though in base, she takes away more stocks than she does in her first form in Awakening before Sublimation. And base, she takes away 3, potentially 4 if you Soul Break. And Awakening, she takes away 1, potentially 2 if you Soul Break. You still want to always go for the Soul Break in Awakening instead of base, because she gets a lot of fighting spirit when she does the Keycon move in Awakening. So I'm gonna showcase that. So you're gonna see how much meter she builds up after this to her fighting spirit. You see where her fighting spirit was at, right? Look how much it builds up. It builds up a really good amount. So the game plan with Unohana is to go as Awakening as fast as possible, Soul Break, keep building towards your fighting spirit when you're Awakening, Soul Break, and by that time you should hit Sublimation so you can get access to all the crazy combos. Alright, so combos that's going to help her get to, that's going to build up her fighting spirit. It's kind of the same thing in base. You want to get a hit off, something like this. Right, and that's gonna build up to her fighting spirit. You got about halfway from there, and you can do even more. You can do something like this as well. So if you want the best bang for your buck, if you have no blood gauge at all, you would do a combo like this.
Brace yourself. It's far from over. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. So free. Brace yourself. No.
This combo, since the yellow reverse is still going, you get a lot of hits towards your fighting spirit, and this will give you the most fighting spirit, but you would not have access to the blood damage at the end, but you still have a lot of fighting spirit, right? If you was to choose to do this combo,
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. Phase 3. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself.
and opt out for the SIG option, you get a little bit less than half meter, but then you do have a full blood gauge. So depending on the situation, you could choose to do the damage part and get more to your fighting spirit, or you could choose to do the less damage part and get your full blood gauge and be a little bit less than half. Now, when you have a full blood gauge, right, and you was to hit with this tilt seg from all the way out here, right, instead of just doing this, you could do this, right, and it works. And then you can opt out to do something like that, and it works. But so instead of you doing something like that when you're this far out, you can do something like this. You could dash in between every single hit until you get close enough.
Kneel before me. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. There. Now, stand.
To build your meter up, and if you didn't want to build your fighting spirit up and you want to opt out for having more blood meter at the end, you could. And you see all the life that I got back from that, so that combo is really, really good. So instead of you just doing this and you're all the way out here, dash in. Instead of just doing this, you're wasting opportunity. You can keep inching in after every single one, so that's really, really good. And off a grab, when you have full blood gauge, you can do stuff like this.
Concentrate. I'll slice through you. Brace yourself. Kneel before me. Prepare yourself. Dance. Brace yourself. Kneel before me. Too slow. I'll show no mercy. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. So free. There.
And you could choose to end off with that to get your whole meter back, or you could do this for fighting spirit.
Concentrate. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself. I'll show no mercy. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. There. Can you keep going?
So now when she's in sublimation, her damage is ridiculous and she get access to a very easy touch of deaths. So even if I don't have blood meter to start a combo off, I could do something like this.
It's far from over. Prepare yourself. How puny. Brace yourself. It's over.
Which is crazy, right? But if she has access to full blood gauge, right, and she was able to get a grab off, she can do stuff like this.
Concentrate. Prepare yourself. What's the matter? Brace yourself. What a shame. Prepare yourself. Kneel before me. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. How puny. Prepare yourself. Right through you. It's over.
And when she's in spirit drive, her damage becomes ridiculous, super ridiculous. Her SP2 changes. Well, when she's in sublimation, her SP2 changes. But in spirit drive and just in general in spirit drive, her combo damage is insane, right? So look at this, off of a full blood charge, off of grab.
Concentrate. What a shame. Brace yourself.
Look at the damage.
Puny. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself.
It's an SP2, and this is gonna kill.
I see right through you.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And this combo will touch a death every single character besides Shad, because Shad has the highest guts in the game. But I'm gonna showcase his combo in Kenpachi.
Concentrate. Brace yourself. How puny. Prepare yourself. Brace yourself. Too slow. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. What's the matter? Brace yourself. I'll fight great. Come to me.
And you end the combo off of SP2. Whenever you and the opponent's in a red and you do an SP2, the combo is always gonna kill. And as you can see, it did almost 150 when it came to damage. This is kind of crazy. So yeah, Unohana is a real beast in this game, for real, for
Witness to
real.
the power I have in my hands.
So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the road for this video. This ended up turning into more of a tips and tricks guide than the combo, but hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to give y'all all the information that I found out with this character, because she is completely insane. There's multiple ways to play her, how I go about her meter management and stuff like that to optimize her. So yeah, hopefully you was able to enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, please smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the video, consider subscribing and check out all my past content. I have tons of Bleach Rebirth for Souls content for you to enjoy, so hopefully y'all able to go back and check those out. But anyways, I hope all of you have a nice day. God bless. Peace.